10 years ago, I was in Singapore Idol and I got into top 10. So that meant that I had a pretty good platform to sort of like begin my career as a musician and probably be able to, take it somewhere far. And at the point I was trying to decide between whether I was going to come to Australia and do busking versus staying in Singapore and continue pursuing with Singapore Idol. I decided to come to Australia and ground myself and start from the streets and learn about people.
Busking, making noise for money.
I think some buskers are extraordinarily talented. I think some are not very talented either, and I like both the talented and the untalented ones. I'm all in favour of people performing and expressing themselves musically, and I think the street is a perfect place for that, and it's just one of many places where I think musical expression is really important.
I guess that they just seem like people who want to be doing what they love and earning money for it.
Generally nice, honest, upstanding citizens, I'd say. Talented, and also they're people with a lot of confidence, because I don't think I could do it.
When it comes to busking, everything is free-flowing. You go with how you feel every moment. If someone comes up and and suddenly cries, you can't have a security guard to like pull that person away and pretend that it never happened. But if it was on TV, that would probably happen, or they would hold a board up and say clap. But on the streets, you may have people watching it. They may really like the performance, love it even, but when you finish, there is no signs to say this is what you got to do, clap or cheer or boo or whatever. It's just how they truly feel, and you respond to that. So it's a very real experience when it comes to busking.
It is about self-expression, I guess, but it's also about being able to express yourself and allow other people to feel what you're expressing and reflect that to themselves. I don't want to see myself as so much like somebody who's influencing the world. There's a song that I wrote recently, and it goes like, I don't want superpowers and I don't want to change the world. I only want to be so natural. I am not the one, I don't want to be special, but I flow every minute of the hour, 'cause I'm supernatural. So it's like, the whole supernatural thing is like, everybody wants to be supernatural, and I feel like we should be super natural, like, like a natural person. And I think the only way to be is to be yourself. And I feel like every time I go busking, if there was just one person standing there listening to me and I connected with that person in a spiritual manner, I feel like these are the moments that I live for. Like that, those moments are priceless. You cannot replace that with anything else. We met from a mutual friend.
10 years ago.
Yeah, from a mutual friend.
Everything happened like, just like how we say there was no form. It was just functionality.
Yeah.
We just got stuck together because we enjoyed each other's company so much, and there was a lot.
And it was funny because I was like, just come to Australia with me. If you don't like it, you can always leave. And it's been 10 years.
And I only known a year. At that point I was 19 then, and I went to a strange country. I didn't know a single person except for him, so it was quite terrifying, but it's also exciting at the same time.
I don't think I'll ever stop busking. I think even if I do, get to a level of professionalism where we are doing commercial music, I think I would still come down, back to the streets and continue busking. It's such a joy. It's like nothing will ever replace that for us. Yeah. Bésame, bésame mucho, bésame. Bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame. We lost it. I'm singing it wrong. I don't even know Spanish. I'm just bullshitting.